Cern does, that big circle, it accelerates particles in that big circle, around and around and around and around until they're traveling at just enormous velocity, and then they collide these particles together. And in that moment, it creates a moment that they think is kind of how the Big Bang started the whole universe. That's the whole purpose behind it. However, they also believe that there are parallel realities around us, other dimensions, and there could be other intelligence there. However, there's a reason God put them on the other side of that veil, and you might not want to open the door. Their own director of CERN has gave interviews to the British press in which he admits that's what they're trying to do. They want to open a door to another dimension. And he said, when we open this door, he said, something might come through it into our reality, or he said, we might send something through it into their reality. You can look that up. It's in the British press. Where the CERN was built, this is St. Genus Powili. That's the name of the township. But in ancient days, guess what it was called? It was called Apolliacum. It was literally a temple to the god Apollo, because they believe that's the gateway to the underworld. The Hindu god of destruction that destroys at the molecular level is right out in front of the offices of CERN, and it's dedicated to Shiva.
So, as you just heard this guy explaining to you what they're going to do July 5th, 2022. They are going to turn on CERN, which they did before, and they are looking for other dimensions. Okay? That's the true intent. All that other stuff he said, the fluff of they wanting to see, the Big Bang and all, no. They already know about the Big Bang. Look, let me explain something to you people, man, that y'all just don't seem to understand. When I tell you knowledge is power, it is power. These people are not idiots. They're not stupid, all right? They're not naive. You, the public, you are naive, all right? They put all this truth in your face in movies so that you will dismiss it as fake. They only do that in the movies. All right. Do you know how long the Hadron Collider is? How long that tube is? All right. It's miles long. Okay. And when they smash them atoms, it opens other dimensions. And they did it before. All right. We are going to experience a shift in the paradigm when this happens. There's going to be odd things occurring. Pay attention, be vigilant, all right? Because
if it's true that what CERN really was, the Hadron Collider really was an ultra-powerful superconductor designed to generate an ultra-powerful low vibrational carrier wave and introduce it into the vibrational plane of the Earth, then, if that's true, you wouldn't want to drink a whole bunch of alcohol and suppress your vibrational carrier wave on July 4th. That's it.
What's good, everybody? This video is about CERN. Everybody is worried about it and, concerned and things of that nature. I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is not based on this is not based on research or things of that nature. This is based on me reading my coffee, okay? The way I make my coffees, I use this coffee filter. I will grab a mug and heat up the water in the microwave. Then I have another cup, with sugar, and this filter over here with coffee, right? So once the coffee is done, I grab my filter and I put it inside the mug where I used to heat up the water, right? For my coffee. And it gives me messages. So yesterday I said, tell me about CERN. And I left it here. I wish I saw it last night and I would have done this video at night. And you will have watched it before going to bed or before going to your destination for 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, by the way. I'm going to show you I'm gonna show you what my coffee showed me. Okay. Do you see this individual right here? He has wings on the side. And you see his face. Like, you see the eyes, you see the nose, you see the mouth, you even see, eyeballs. It looks quite attractive, okay? But it's a dark entity, my dears. Look at the gown. The gown is black, and he has a weapon in his hands. Do you see the weapon over here? Can you see it? Is coming to destroy. This right here looks like a nuke, if you ask me. Not only that, my dears, this Cern facility that everybody's been talking about, that is gonna be broadcast and things of that nature, is not the only facility that is gonna be opening portals tomorrow. Why they doing it tomorrow? Well, actually, it's different time zones. These facilities are in different time zones. Okay, so while everybody is partying, being shit-faced, when our vibrations are in the lowest to the low, you know how many spirits are gonna come through that portal? That they are meant to be on that side that they are in. They were placed there. Okay? Some of them belong there. They don't belong here. It's also said that if anything goes wrong, that the Anunnakis are gonna intervene for humanity. I mean, look. Is it their own fault? Isn't it God's fault that this planet is the way it is right now? Who sent those falling angels to here? To do whatever the fuck they wanted with this planet. Don't you think Anunnakis already would have saved us from the chemtrails, from this corrupt government? That was an omen. I don't think nobody's coming to aid us. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for lawyers all over the world to start making motions, to start filing motions against the atrocities that our government is doing, that your government is doing, because this is not only in United States. Now, the reason why that some people are advising you to control your drinking and not to drink at all is because when your vibration is low, like especially with alcohol and all the things of that nature that will get you under the influence, if you abuse of it, you're gonna be hosting a demon, a spirit, whatever the case may be, is gonna want to have sex, or is gonna want to have fights, argument, even kill. I know people serving time because they went on a killing spree. They don't remember how they even started, but they remember taking clonazepams. That's not even alcohol. Okay? But many of you take that. And many of you host. I can imagine all these individuals that they are on prescribed medication, that they're gonna be hosting all types of things, including the people that they're gonna be under the influence, not controlling their drinking. This is my little jello shot. You know, I usually make a bigger one, but I said this is probably gonna be my last jello shot ever. Let's see how Cern goes. Some governments have the audacity to talk about, you know, someday is gonna be an alien invasion. The alien invasion already happened, and you can thank colonization for that. You can thank who was the one that sent. He didn't want them in heaven. He didn't want them in their domain. Why they want to portray God as a person that didn't care about humanity, by sending those fallen angels, by sending these monsters to planet Earth. Because planet Earth was beautiful. It had trees everywhere, but there was one special tree, and they knocked it down, you know, Avatar style. My dears, we need to prepare for what's coming. It's been a spiritual battle for a very long time, and it's gonna get worse and more tense than what it has been already. Now they're talking about, oh, you know, the Mandela effects. Mandela effects is being happening full throttle this year, my dears. Okay? They probably announce one facility and they will broadcast it, but there is more than one facility in different time zones. It is time. It is time to connect with thyself. Okay? You don't need to know who reincarnated inside you, who is ruling the God inside you, which one it is. You don't need to know. Okay? But it's time for you to embrace your greatness. And lawyers from all around the world, some of them, they like, oh, I don't want to do it, you know, because that's gonna be money out of my pocket. That is called community service, to make a difference, not only in your community, in your country, and most importantly, in the world. Because we're running out of time. We're running out of time before this gets worse. It's gonna get worse, but it could get better and better and better and better. It is time for responsible people to create non-profit organizations and lawyers backing up these non-profit organizations. It is time. It is time to defend humanity from these aliens in the government that want nothing but destruction. That's what I have for you. Take care. God bless. Have an awesome, awesome day. See you next time. Bye.